Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to day 2 of writing an opinion essay. Remember, our article is titled, Should Kids Be Paid to Do Chores? That was the debate between the girl in our article and her mother. So I have dropped the article in Schoology again for you when you get to the puzzle piece, so you can refer back to the article. Hopefully you wrote down the chart that you created. If not, you can refer back to the folder in day 1 so that you have your list of the sides that you made for each person and the evidence for each side, because like I said, you will need to refer back to those. So today what we're going to work on is we are going to work on picking a side. So you'll need to do that first. And then we're going to work on your introductory paragraph. So first of all, let's take a look at the directions. Read the article, Should Kids Be Paid to Do Chores? And then fill in the chart on page 29. We did that yesterday. Then follow the steps below for our opinion essay. Before you write, choose your side. An opinion essay is all about stating a view and using evidence to try to convince your readers to agree with you. First, decide where you stand. Should kids be paid to do chores? Check the box next to the point of view you will support in your essay. So you'll need to decide, yes, she deserves it, or no, she needs to pitch in. So you'll need to decide that first of all. And then I've dropped this in Schoology, so you're simply going to answer these in Schoology through the essay. So you're going to write that. You're going to write a hook to get readers interested. So I've also put this in there. Now, we've looked at this before, but we're going to review this because it's something that we can always go back to. When we're writing a hook, there are several ways to do that. Now, if you remember, Mrs. Blackburn's least favorite way to write a hook is with a question. Why is that? Well, just like I asked my in-person class the other day, I said, how many of you have written your hook with a question? And almost everyone raised their hand. It's very overused, and the whole point of a hook is to get the reader's attention. And if everyone says, would you like to get paid to do your chores? Then that's not interesting anymore. That's not getting anyone's attention because it's overused. So this is the one that I would definitely take out of there, and I really dislike the fact that they put it first. Any of these others, they're not difficult to use, and I really encourage you to use them. So, for example, let's look at quotations. Start with a powerful quote from a well-known person. Don't forget to mention the source. Example, Albert Einstein once said, imagination is more important than knowledge. You have computers right in front of you. You have access to the internet. I am sure that you could find a quote that would support either what mom is saying or what the daughter is saying, that would support either one of them and what they've said. A short experience. Maybe if you're on the side of the daughter, maybe you could put a short experience in there about how you were paid to, maybe you are paid to do your chores, and how that you think that teaches you responsibility. If you do help around the house, or maybe you helped a grandparent out or another family member, or maybe you are involved in church or something outside of school, and maybe you just helped someone that way by maybe you helped with some yard work, or maybe you helped clean the house, and maybe you just felt good because of that and helping out in some way. Those are some experiences that you can write. And when you write like that, you connect to your audience. When a writer connects to their audience, that is huge, and that is an example of a hook. You don't want to write a whole bunch of things, but you just want to write something that makes a connection to persuade them to see things the same way you do. So that is a great way. For example, 12-year-old Sarah Patel was texting her sister while walking to school one morning. All of a sudden, smack, she slammed right into a brick wall. Okay, so this would be an example of someone thinking that, you shouldn't be using your phone and texting too much, right? Also, notice that smack, that's figurative language. Use your figurative language. That's onomatopoeia, correct? Use those. Use a metaphor. Use a simile. Use those kinds of things to hook your readers in. Give a surprising fact. Write a descriptive scene, a vivid scene. The sky is dazzling blue. A warm breeze carries the scent of wildflowers. Something floats up lazily from behind the trees. A bird? A butterfly? No, a plastic bag. So you're trying to persuade them. Remember to stay on topic. You're trying to persuade them either that children shouldn't get paid to do their chores or that they should. So make sure you stay on topic, but that you do try and do something else for your hook. All right. So that's what you want to do first when you're writing, and this is all one paragraph because this is all that you're working on today is this one paragraph. Then you're going to write a sentence or two that explains what the debate is about. So we've discussed that quite thoroughly. And then the final part here is to write a sentence that clearly states your opinion on the topic. This is what we call a thesis statement or a claim. So you can begin this with, I feel that kids should get paid to do their chores, and then because, and say why. Or I do not feel that kids should get paid to do their chores because, and then state why. So this is where that chart that we made yesterday can come in handy. Which side you're on, the three things that you listed, those may be some of the things that you would list here. I feel the kids should get paid to do their chores, and then those may be the three things, or at least two of the things that you list. And then whatever you had on mom's side, those would be the things. But this is a sentence, and so you're kind of like putting your flag down and you're claiming your land. This is your claim. This is your thesis statement. And then what will happen next, and this will be tomorrow, each one of those will be your topic sentence, and then you'll write evidence to support that. But today, all you have to do is write your introductory paragraph and make sure that you put some thought into that hook, and then your sentence or two about what the debate is, and then your thesis statement. And that makes a really solid introductory paragraph. You want to really have a great one to begin with, because that's the first thing that your readers, that's the first thing they see. They see what you began your writing with. So that's where you're going to be. You want a really strong way to persuade them to think the way that you are thinking with this debate. So good luck. Reach out to your teachers if you have any questions at all. And I can't wait to see what you've written.